Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Carolyn. I am the face behind Mystical Turian. I wanted to come on and do a collective reading today. I wanted to show you how I do my spirit and soul energy reading. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to light my candle and open up space and just invite in spirit and my guides to join me. And I also want to call in the energy of anyone who's going to be watching this video now and in the future, just to get an essence of the energy that is collected here today. So I'm going to tune in real quick. It's very interesting. As soon as I tuned in, I saw bullseyes, and it was almost like a spiral. And this energy to me in the collective aura really feels like, one, it feels kind of spiralic, like chaotic, but at the same time, a spiral is very fluid and it's organized. It's going in the same way, and it's just going to go around itself. So where it started, it's just going to keep continuing, and it's just going to keep getting bigger. And what this feels like to me is right now, our energy might feel really chaotic and almost like we're spiraling out of control. But what the message spirit is really giving me right now is that this is all part of the plan. Even though you feel like you're out of control right now, I feel like it's preparing you to be in those moments later on. Like when you get past this, this is preparing you when you're in those chaotic, spiraling out of control feelings and emotions and moments in your life. It's going to really help you get a grip on the path that you're going in. It's really going to help you maintain control in the future. And so if you're feeling very chaotic right now, which I definitely am, I know there's other people in the collective who are too, just know that it will all come to a point where it'll feel, you'll start to feel like you're on track again. So this is like life, this is like anything in life. Like we feel out of control and then we gain it back and we're like, oh, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was at the time. Or maybe it is. I'm not sure, but we get that wisdom and that clarity later that we can bring with us into the future for the next time that this happens. And that's really the energy I'm feeling right now around the collective. I'm going to, so this reading starts out with, I pull like a past, present, future card. And then, that one fell out, so definitely gonna use that one. And then I'll do the energy of the energy of the collective right now in that past, present, future spread. And then also I'll pull a card for any blockages that are coming in. And then we'll pull a card for overcoming those blockages, or some inspiration around what those blockages might be bringing, what kind of medicine they're bringing. And then we'll pull a card for the energy that's calling us to work with it right now, so we can feel more aligned with ourselves. All right, I'm gonna grab this card because it fell on the ground. right, so past, we got the Hermit. Present, we got the Three of Swords. In future, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. And the energy card right now is the Chariot. All right, so now I'm going to pull what the blockage is, or something that we need to pay attention to right now. What's going to help us see what we need to do to shift out of the energy, or shift with the energy. Be bold and make the first move. Okay. And then I'm going to pull the blockages and or inspiration to move past those blockages. Or we already pulled the blockages. We're going to pull the inspiration to move us past the blockages, how to overcome the blockage. Sage, protection. And then the energy that we're being called to work with. Seeing beyond. All right. And then one more. We're going to pull a spirit animal. They can also help us guide us through this time too. Whoa! They all fell out. Okay, so we'll reshuffle this. A lot of animals wanted to come through just now, but we just want to pick one. Who wants to come forward? The Nightingale. Ooh, interesting. I've never pulled that one before, and I've had this deck for like 3 years, maybe even longer. All right, so I'm going... Okay, well, I tried to move it so you could see it, but my thing is not working right now, so I'm just going to hold up the card as I speak about it. So in the past, we've got the Hermit, and the energy that I'm feeling around this is you have gone inside of yourself. You have really taken the time to give yourself time and space to look within, and you've really found your intuition. You've really learned how to lead from a place of intuition and follow that inner light. And it's helped you move forward. And this is something that I feel like you retreat to often. You retreat to going inside of yourself often to look for answers, to meditate, to be alone, to re-energize, to just feel more connected to the world, I would say. And I can relate to this because I am very introverted and I love connecting with myself, with spirit, with my intuition. I love those moments where I can just be alone and like listen to what my heart is saying and really like give my body time to re-energize. What's coming up for me is that this is in the past. I feel like since we were talking about the spiral and stuff that comes up, like circles in, sequence, I guess I want to say, that this is something that when you're feeling chaotic and when you're feeling that energy that you're feeling right now, like, go retreat in. And in the past it's worked for you, keep doing it. So not just retreating in, but the things that worked for you in the past, I would look to doing those things now when you're feeling chaotic. In the present, we've got the Three of Swords, and this card is, I can feel like the pain of this card. What I'm really getting right now from this card is, I feel like your mind is making the situation a lot worse than it actually is. I feel like when we're in like a kind of a chaotic state, like when you get one thing after another, they build on top of each other, and then you haven't had time to process them, and you just like hold them in your heart, and you hold that in. And when you do that, it really like creates a wound, and it really like prolongs the feelings and the emotions that like the chaos is bringing. And I feel like that's where like the Hermit comes in too. Like, take a step back and maybe even like try releasing, and like not even try, but just like start processing those wounds that have come in through this chaotic energy. Not even like wounds, but like just like right now I'm just getting like these little moments that have built up. Like maybe go back and dissect each one of them and be like, okay, what really happened here? What's the truth in this? Why do I feel this way? Okay, I'm ready to let this go now. Like, work through it and give yourself time to work through it. Give yourself that moment alone. Give yourself that moment to go within and really just like look at all these moments that is really building on this chaotic energy, so we can take those swords out of the heart, out of the wound, and really start healing that. And then for the future, we've got Ace of Pentacles. So this card is great for us right now because the Ace of Pentacles signifies new beginnings, and it also signifies new beginnings specifically like on the earthly plane, like things that are tangible to us. So there's going to be a shift in energy, and it's going to bring us back down to earth. And when we get to this place where we're ready to move forward, I'm trying to think of what this feels like, because I'm being drawn to the spiral in the card. So the center of the spiral is our seed, and our seed is really what makes our soul light up, what we love doing here on earth. And I think we need to start doing that again. I think maybe there's been a pause on, maybe not even a pause, but maybe there's been a disconnect from what we love doing on earth because of this like spiralic energy. And there's some really powerful messages in this card, and I'm trying to really evaluate what this is saying. Okay, so the seed is restarting the spiral. So this card is saying, when you're ready, reconnect with whatever it is that makes your soul light up, whatever it is that you love doing on this earth. what you feel like you were put on this earth to do. Really connect with that, to work through some of this grief too, and some of this chaos, and let it recalibrate this spiral we're on. And, you know, it'll help us with the fluidity of the spiral as well. And know that the energy is shifting. You're going to a new place with this energy. And I feel like it's finding that thing that you love to do is really gonna like decompress a lot of this chaos. And it's coming. It's gonna be in the near future. And so I would say what the block is, be bold and make the first move. So what I'm getting from Spirit is we might be waiting for something to shift for us to move forward into this Ace of Pentacles energy. But what Spirit is really saying is we have the power to shift ourselves out of the chaos. We are capable of, I feel like there's a need to ground ourselves. There's a need to come back down to earth. There's a need to come back into the body. There's a need to recenter, recalibrate, find the things that we love to do, find those things and reconnect with them. But also there's some work that needs to be done as well. So I feel like being bold and taking the first move towards doing the work so we can get to this place. So the work is what I talked about in the Three of Swords. Really like going over the things that are making us feel like this chaotic energy is piling up. So Spirit is really saying, make the move, go for it. You can get out of this. You don't wait until the energy shifts. You have to make a conscious decision to shift the energy out of chaos. Whether or not that means telling somebody, hey, I need 5 minutes, I need 10 minutes, I need an hour, I need a day, I need 3 days. I need time by myself. I need to recalibrate, readjust. And even if you don't have the capability of doing this, you can try. I would recommend trying to even take like 5 or 10 minutes out of your day and just like sit with your feelings and journal, sit with your emotions, sit with try to like get clear on what is creating the chaotic energy and make a conscious decision to say, I am not going to let this run my life anymore. That I feel like that is the message here for this. And then, so I feel like, so this card is going to represent like the inspiration to like getting out of this blockage. And it's the need for protection. It's the need, and I love it that it's sage because it's a need to cleanse. It's a need to re-cleanse your energy, to set those boundaries, to say, even to like the energy of the world, like I am not going to allow this chaos to run my life anymore. I'm putting up this boundary. I'm going to cleanse my energy, and that is how I'm going to live. This is what I'm going to do. So go in like sage your space, even like doing something that's going to cleanse your energy, like taking a shower always cleanses my energy, like running through my chakras, like just visualizing the colors and just visualizing like letting like anything, any negativity or buildup, like just release. And you know, even telling yourself like, I'm not going to let this run my life anymore is very powerful. And then we've got seeing beyond. So seeing beyond for me means you're going to really let yourself see beyond the moment of this chaos, of the energy that's going on. Know that there's an end to this, and know that you are capable of manifesting your future in the way that you want. So the topic of manifestation is coming up. So to manifest, we have to imagine. I feel like we have got to go in and like imagine, like, what is it that I want in the future? And then really like start bringing those vibes up out of our being and into the world. So I feel like that's what it's saying. It's saying, think about how you want your future to look and really bring those vibes out so this energy can just dissipate and just, I just feel it going like this. Like, I just feel like the energy, like once we start like seeing beyond where we're at and knowing that we can get somewhere else, the energy is just going like this. And I feel like it's dissipating right now, like as I'm saying this. So really connect with your intuition, really connect with your heart, and really know that there is an end to this chaotic energy. Like, I could not be more excited. And then we've got the Nightingale. Okay, my husband called me, so I had to pause the video. So we've got the Nightingale as our spirit animal for this. And I don't know a lot about the Nightingale, so I'm going to pull out my guidebook. And I usually do for this because I feel like there's a lot of wisdom in this guidebook. Let's see. So the Nightingale says, fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. The simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable amongst the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. So this really goes along with when I was saying really journal those thoughts and get them out on paper. And also like going within, like doing that meditation, there's a need to like turn on the music and let the energy and the vibes of the music speak, like get in touch with your heart. Really, it's so like, I feel like there's certain songs and there's certain music we listen to that really like pulls at our heartstrings and really gets us like into like, it's almost cathartic. Like it's like a cathartic energy, and it like releases a lot of the tension within us. So the Nightingale's really saying like, also like use your voice with your boundaries as well. If there's a need for that, you speak up and really just like let it out. And sing in the shower, like get your thoughts down in your journal. Really call upon the Nightingale to like help dissipate a lot of this energy, because I feel like music in your voice hold a very strong vibration to break up energy and to really relieve us from anything that's keeping us back from like exploring and living life in a way that we really want to. So yeah, so I feel like the overall message is really like getting in touch with what's giving us these chaotic, like what are the things that are built up in like causing this chaotic energy to really just like spiral out of control, and giving yourself time to go within and like journal, sing, listen to music, and this Ace of Pentacles energy, this new energy on the earthly plane, it's like coming out, and there's going to be a new spiral, and it's going to be a lot calmer, believe me, once we go through and we like start making these changes. start making the first moves and really shifting that energy, really seeing beyond, seeing into the future and manifesting what we want to come out of the future. And also just cleansing our energy, getting our boundaries clear, and just, just working with the energy that's coming up, and just like that's how we can work with it. And oh, and I forgot, the chariot is the energy of this. So the chariot really represents like getting into your, it's the vehicle. So the vehicle that like that you ride in, like through your life, like that like rides you through your life. I guess what I'm trying to say is, get on your chariot. You are in control and you can direct your life wherever you wish for it to go. And I feel like nothing's impossible. We can always like keep reaching and I feel like the sun really says like we can reach for the sun. Like we can get there, and just we have to like use our strength. And he's got the moon, your intuition, your strength. Really like get yourself grounded and just go for it. Like that's really the message that I'm getting from this. So thank you. So that's basically the energy reading. It gets a little bit more in depth than that on paper, but that is the essential overall energy of the reading. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please leave me a comment and let me know. Yeah, so thank you for tuning in. I'm going to have more of these readings. I'll probably do them like monthly or something like that. Just, if any feedback would be great. If you're loving this, let me know. I would love to hear from you. You can follow me on Instagram. My name is Mystical Turian, one word. You can visit my website at www.mysticalturian.com. If you're looking to book one of these energy readings for yourself, you can find them there too. Yeah, so I'll see you soon.